Next year, there'll be another addition to the Formula One grid, and it's the first time in many years that a brand new team has been created. After a high-profile launch, Toyota's first real test of its new Formula One car ended in the wall at Paul Ricard, but now the car is ready to begin testing again. And this time it has to cover many kilometers in the hands of Alan McNish if the team wants to bring the test program back on schedule.
We've run pretty reliably right from the start, and also we're starting to learn about the car. It's reacting to what we change on it, which is very important. It's important that it has sensitivity and gives information to the driver, and then I can give it to the team to make it better. But I'm particularly impressed by the fact that we're able to do kilometers on the circuit. We're not sitting in the garage all the time, we're actually driving on the circuit. And so far I think it's been very good.
At this very circuit in March this year, Toyota's Formula One head honcho Ove Andersson confirmed that he wanted test driver Alan McNish to join Mika Salo on the grid in Melbourne at the start of the 2002 season.
Mika Salo should give us the experience. I mean, we basically employed him because he can show us the way, and he has experience from very late Formula One, many different teams. And with Alan, we have a very, very good test driver, generally speaking. I mean, his technical feedback and so on. So I think together they make a strong team.
And it wasn't only the team who were happy. McNish felt that everything was going well and that the long distances the car had covered in what amounts to its first real test outing were significantly optimistic, and that the engine had more to offer than the dependability to win Le Mans.
Not only has the engine been reliable so far, it has also had quite good power and also the revs, and I think that's very difficult when you build a new Formula One engine, to be able to have it reliable, to be able to have it with good power and revs. From a characteristic point of view, I would say it's very smooth. That is the one thing I feel, that whatever revs I meant, when I put the power, it is very smooth in its progression, and that makes it easier to drive. And I think for a race, it will be an easy engine to drive.
It wasn't just the car that was on trial this week. Remember that the whole team is new as well, and many of them are new to Formula One. Getting them to understand what's needed and how best to achieve it together, that's all part of this year's very full testing program, along with car development.
Well, I have to say, so far I'm quite pleased with the team, because it's the second test session, and it's the second time for us that we exercise that test program in real condition. And I have to say, things are starting to fall into place, and they're starting to work together, and we can feel already the competition spirit getting closer.